During the Cuban Missile Crisis, our young, handsome President Kennedy, along with his advisors, acted quickly and decisively in the face of clear Soviet aggression.
These missiles in Cuba changed the balance of power so significantly that we only have one option: war!
This is an unprovoked act of aggression.
Gentlemen, I will not start World War III. We will look Khrushchev right in the eye and make him understand that we will never give in.
Yes, this is the version JFK's supporters told us. But it's an extremely misleading account. For one, the U.S. caused the crisis, not the Soviets.
Come on, you nagging no-goodnik. How can you say that when the Soviets put missiles in Cuba pointing right at the U.S.?
Because the U.S. had just put missiles in Turkey pointing right at the Soviets.
Sweet, salty caviar! What is that?
In 1961, JFK gave an order to put 15 nuclear-tipped Jupiter missiles on the Turkish border. Khrushchev was furious.
Put missiles in Cuba is only fair. Let's give them taste of their own borscht. Nuclear borscht.
Hold on, grown-up Jonathan Lipnicki. You mean to tell me that the U.S. started it?
Yep. In fact, Kennedy's advisors later realized just how provocative their actions were.
Yeah, I take back what I said earlier, Jack. We should have seen this coming a mile away.
But surprisingly, these tit-for-tat moves actually did little to shift the balance of power.
It's okay, Bob. At least we still have way more nukes than they do.
What? We were in a nuclear arms race. I thought we were neck and neck with the Soviets.
Hardly. In 1960, the U.S. had over 18,000 nuclear weapons, while the Soviets only had 1,600. That's more than a 10-to-1 advantage.
Maybe we need to get a storage unit.
Okay, Facty McGee. Then why did JFK make such a big deal out of this? Why was it even a crisis in the first place?
Because, more than anything, Kennedy was worried about looking weak. Kennedy felt he had to appear tough on communism. If it hadn't been for that, the Cuban Missile Crisis might never have happened.
I don't want to go to war, but if we do nothing about these missiles in Cuba, I'll seem weaker than White House coffee.
I got it. How about a naval blockade? We stop any ship carrying weapons from entering Cuban waters.
Yes, the blockade. What a brilliant strategic move by our young, disarmingly handsome president.
Not really. The blockade actually escalated the crisis. The U.S. had no legal right to do it, so it was technically an act of war.
A blockade! Kennedy is nuttier than squirrel with mouthful of nuts!
In fact, Khrushchev wanted nothing more than to de-escalate and end the conflict.
Fine, I will observe Jack's little blockade. But tell USA we will take missiles out of Cuba when they take missiles out of Turkey.
Khrushchev is a reasonable man! Huh.
We can't do that. If the public finds out I gave in to this totally reasonable request, they'll think I'm a little softy baby boy.
You're right, Jack. Let's nuke the hell out of them.
Whoa, whoa. I will not go down in history as the man who ended the world. Now, let's take a potty break. Bobby, there's only one way out of this mess. We have to give in, but secretly. After you tinkle, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the...
JFK's brother Robert Kennedy brokered a secret deal with the Soviets, and it would be years before anyone found out.
We will take our missiles out of Turkey, but you guys have to pinky swear never to tell anyone. Oh, but we're gonna tell the public that we kicked your ass. Cool? Okay, bye!